Welcome back to Mile High Mysteries, the podcast where Colorado's past meets the unknown. I'm your host, David. Every week, we dive deep into the weird, the wild, and the downright unexplainable stories that make the Centennial State one of the strangest places to live. From secret military bases hidden beneath mountain ranges, to UFO sightings over sleepy mountain towns, from haunted mining camps to legends of ancient civilizations lost to time, we dig up the stories that you won't hear in your high school history class. So whether you're a believer, a skeptic, or just here for the ride, buckle up. Colorado has secrets, and we're here to uncover them. There are places in Colorado where the sky feels impossibly large. Out in the San Luis Valley, high above the tree line in the Rockies, even standing on the eastern plains where the horizon stretches endlessly. At altitude, the atmosphere is thinner. The stars, they appear sharper. Aircraft seems closer. Satellites glide clearly overhead. And when something moves in that sky that doesn't behave the way your brain expects it to, you feel it. Not fear, not excitement, just confusion. And confusion is where most UFO stories actually begin. Now, Colorado has been quietly producing UFO reports since the late 1940s, the same era that birthed the Roswell incident. Newspapers from Denver to all the way to Pueblo once printed short columns about mysterious discs spotted by pilots. Ranchers in southern Colorado described silent lights hovering above fields long before drones even existed. In the San Luis Valley, reports never really stopped. Residents have consistently described white or orange orbs hovering low over farmlands, lights pacing vehicles along dark highways, objects that accelerate upwards without any sound whatsoever, crafts that remain motionless against even the heaviest of winds. These accounts have appeared in regional media, including features from the Denver Post and travel publications highlighting the UFO watchtower near Hooper. But what's striking isn't sensationalism, it's consistency. The descriptions in 1965 sound eerily similar to the descriptions in 2025. That doesn't prove aliens, but it does suggest a pattern. Colorado is, well, not just scenic, it's strategic. NORAD, it operates from inside of Cheyenne Mountain. Military training corridors crisscross the state. Radar systems track aircraft constantly. So when something appears in controlled airspace and cannot be, well, immediately identified, it is logged. In recent years, reporting from outlets like the New York Times, Politico, and ABC News has covered U.S. military pilots describing encounters with objects that accelerate instantly, change direction without banking at all, show no visible propulsion, produce no exhaust heat signature whatsoever. Now, that might make you ask, what is the Pentagon's official stance? No confirmed extraterrestrial origin, but also some cases remain unresolved. And that's a significant cultural shift. The rebranding here from UFO to UAP, it really matters. UFO carried a stigma, and UAP sounds, well, clinical. The creation of the All-Domain Anomaly Resolution Office, or as we call it, AARO, formalized investigation into these sightings. Congress receives briefings. Reports are issued publicly. NASA panels analyze data. Again, no alien confirmation. But also no dismissal either. Just acknowledgement of what they call unknowns. Well, then a few days ago, former President Barack Obama made headlines. When asked about aliens, he responded on a podcast, "They're real, but I haven't seen them." That quote exploded across social media. But here's the nuance. In follow-up reporting from outlets like ABC News and The Independent, Obama clarified he has seen no evidence of extraterrestrial contact during his presidency. He dismissed claims of alien bodies stored at Area 51, and he framed his statement more as a statistical acknowledgement that in a vast universe, life likely exists somewhere. Not that it has visited Earth, though. Now, that's a key distinction. Existence in the universe equals visitation to Earth. And Obama's clarification emphasized that. Still, the fact that a former president casually addresses the question at all tells you something about where we are culturally. 10 years ago, that clip would have been comedic relief somewhere and everywhere. Now, it's headline news. Obama is known for careful language, so when he jokes, even slightly, about aliens being quote-unquote real, well, people listen. But his clarification was firm. No evidence of contact, no secret knowledge of alien visitation, just acknowledgement that the universe is vast. Which aligns with mainstream astrophysics, not conspiracy. But once that conversation enters mainstream political discourse, it shifts from the Overton window. The topic becomes, well, normal. Shortly after, President Trump weighed in, not with confirmation, but with direction. According to reporting from NBC Philadelphia and other outlets, Trump said he is directing agencies to identify and release files related to the extraterrestrial life and UAP investigations in response to public interest. He also stated to reporters, quote unquote, "I don't know if they're real or not." Now, that's not a confirmation, that's uncertainty. But paired with a promise of transparency, it fuels speculation. Laura Trump also spoke to reporters about the issue of disclosure, emphasizing transparency and stating that Americans deserve to know what the government knows. Her tone, according to recent coverage, suggests openness, not confirmation. Transparency and not revelation. Again, no alien admission, but also no dismissal either. Now, let's pause for just a quick second. Think about how strange this is historically. Former President Obama quote unquote aliens are real, statistically. President Trump, quote unquote, released the files. Laura Trump, quote unquote, the public deserves transparency. And meanwhile, the Pentagon is saying, quote unquote, we have unidentified cases. This is not 1950s secrecy. This is public discourse. Now, add to that the rumor that a major UAP-related address could happen on July 8th, the Roswell anniversary. Outlets like Daily Mail, GB News, and Vision Times have amplified the speculation. But as of right now, no official White House confirmation, no scheduled press event, no verified speech draft. It remains rumor, but rumor spreads quickly in a culture already primed for disclosure. If disclosure or even transparency happens, Colorado will be part of the history. Why, you might ask? Well, here's some reasons why. NORAD tracks airspace from here. High altitude sightings are easier to observe. They call us mile high for a reason, right? Military monitoring overlaps civilian skies all the time. Decades of consistent reports exist in places like the San Luis Valley. If something unexplained is in U.S. airspace, Colorado will see it. So what do we actually know? Let's simplify this a little bit. We know that UAP investigations are real. Some cases remain unresolved. Presidents on every side are publicly addressing the topic. Transparency discussions are happening. Here's what we do not know: that aliens have visited Earth, that governments possess extraterrestrial bodies, and that disclosure is imminent. The space between those two lists is where speculation thrives. Now, if aliens are watching us right now, they've witnessed, press briefings, viral podcast clips, political transparency debates, and countless Coloradoans standing outside staring up. If nothing else, they've learned we are deeply curious creatures. Now, here's where it is up to you guys to decide. So here's the question. Is this the slow beginning of real transparency? Is it political positioning? Is it just cultural normalization of the unknown? Or are we projecting our desire for something bigger onto natural phenomena? You don't have to choose a side. You just have to stay curious. Well, thanks for tuning in to Mile High Mysteries. If this episode made you look up at the sky a little bit longer than usual, make sure that you follow us so that you don't miss what's coming up next. And if you want to go deeper into the cases, the data, and the unknown, consider becoming a subscriber as well and joining our companion series. So until next time, stay curious and keep your eyes on the skies.
I think I should let him go.